Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Spark this shit up, man. What's up? What up? What up? Oh, let me plug my charger in. Let me plug my charger in for real. I'm tripping. I need to plug this charger in. What up? What up? What up? What up? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I think we're live on both TikTok and YouTube. All right, that should be good. I should be good. What's going on? What's going on? What up, TikTok? What up, YouTube? What's going on with the Power fans, man? What y'all on? How y'all living? How y'all living? I'm so mad Power is over right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's no TV shows to watch. Like the one thing that I liked about Raising Canaan, or just like the Power shows that have been airing recently, is like every Thursday I had something to look forward to watch. Now it's like I don't gotta stay up till midnight no more. But it's like, what am I? Ain't nothing to watch. I don't know what TV shows you guys are watching. I'm assuming a lot of y'all gonna watch BMF. I've been seeing a lot of like clips from BMF drop. I've been seeing some I've been seeing some exclusive pictures of BMF dropping. So that's just definitely on the way. BMF on the way. Are y'all hyped for BMF? To be honest, I really didn't care about BMF like that until like the 50 beef. Like 50's beef made BMF like way more intriguing to me. I think he really capitalized off that beef, like that whole issue with Lil Meech. I honestly think that beef is fake, to be honest with you. Like 50 Cent's such a master marketer and like schemer when it comes to business and like television. It's hard to believe any of his beefs are even real. Like I be thinking that shit cap every time. I be thinking that shit cap every time. He said, life's boring now, man. That's why I be telling people like, bro, start making content. Like me, like the time that I would spend watching TV or watching Power when the episode airs or whatever, like I just spend that time working on my content. Like now that Power is actually over, I have a lot more time to get out videos versus like when the show is actually airing, I have to make videos damn near every day based on what's happening, as the show is airing. Now it's like I could take my time and I'm chilling. I'm chilling. The first two seasons are dope. Season three, however, threw me off. Season three of what? Of what? Season three of what? Are you talking about Raising Canaan or appreciate the likes, my guy? Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the likes. Um, BMF. Nah, I think the first season of BMF was pretty good. Like I thoroughly enjoyed the first season of BMF. Me and a lot of my friends enjoyed the first season of BMF because it was like that's when I've said this so many times, but like the first season of a show, bruh, they're always hungry. Like they always go hard to do what they need to do, and then after they get a little bit of traction, that shit goes downhill every time. And I think that was BMF. They got rid of B Mickey, idiot. They got rid of Lamar, stupid. They got rid of that one girl that was messing with B Mickey that was pregnant or whatever. That was stupid. Like they just got rid of everybody that made this show intriguing. And now you see in the final season, they trying to bring back Lamar and B Mickey. And then I seen some other people that they didn't cast it for this season. They working right now. That's crazy if we see Monet in Power Origins. See, people keep saying that. But I'm like, why would Monet be in Power Origins? Like, Power Origins is a story of young Ghost and Tommy. Monet and Ghost and Tommy have never crossed paths. They've never spoken about Monet. They could have. Monet didn't even know who Ghost was. Didn't even know who he was. And I'm guessing Lorenzo didn't know either. Because if they knew each other, they would have mentioned that shit in Power Book 2. They never did. So this idea that Monet will pop up in Origins, for what? For what? BMF is him? No, no, it's not. Why are you lying? Why is you lying? Why is you lying? Wish you were cast in Power, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They better not let me get casted on Power. They better not let me get on the show. Here's my thing, like, I don't even need to be on the show. I just want to be on set. Like, I'm the type of person, bro. Like, I'm a sponge. If I just get on set, just give me one day on set, like I will learn everything about how to film a TV show. The whole day I'll be there on set, going from the director to the writers to the producers to the actors. Like, what do you do? What's your job? What do you do? Like, I would take so much advantage of just being there watching. I don't even need to be in that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like certain people, when they get opportunities, like they just live in a moment and they don't try to like capitalize. If I get around stars, bro, like I'm gonna learn as much as I can so I can implement that shit into things that I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Because you can never rely on anybody else for a bag, man. Um, you think Snaps and Pop make it out of season 5? I don't think so. I don't think so. If Kanan finds out what they did and how they've been finessing him and playing him the whole time, there's no way they're gonna make it out, or at least they shouldn't. Now, could they make it to Power Origins? It's possible. It's possible. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's possible. Who you think taking him out the game? That's a good question because a lot of people would just assume it would be Kanan, right? Kanan will be the one to take out Snaps and Pop. I think it will be Breeze. I think it'll be Breeze. It would either be Breeze or it would be Breeze and Kanan. Like, I could see a situation where like Kanan finds out about what they've been doing, and there's a conflict between him and Breeze. But eventually, Breeze maybe realizes that they're finessing him too, and then they come together and they're like, "Well, let's just take out Snaps and Pop. You know, they're the middleman. Like, we could just take them out and we could be on top." You know, because the way things are positioned right now, Snaps and Pop are really like running the whole chessboard. So it's like if Kanan and Breeze are trying to be on at the top, Snaps and Pop gotta go. Who win in the finals? It gotta be OKC, bro. It gotta be OKC. They're just the best team right now. They've been the best team, honestly, the entire postseason. And when you look at how deep they are as a team, you look at Shea. Obviously, he's the MVP. Like he's been hooping, bro. I don't see a team that could fuck with them. I definitely don't see either of those Eastern Conference teams being the fucking like if the Knicks, no. Indiana, no. I think Indiana would have a better chance than New York though, because I think just matchup wise, um, Indiana likes to run the floor. They like to run and gun. Like they play with a lot of energy. They're a young team. They can probably get a game off OKC. But I think if the Knicks went against OKC, I could see the OKC Thunder sweeping the Knicks, bro. Because when it comes to like late game situations and executing, the Knicks are not a good team. Like they just fumble every time, and OKC is like arguably the best team when it comes to closing games. So OKC is gonna win that shit, and Shea's gonna win Finals MVP. It's barring injury, it's written on the wall. Do you think we see Tony Teresi in Origins? I don't. It doesn't really make any sense because he wasn't in Tommy's life at all. Tommy didn't meet that nigga until he in OG Power. So it doesn't really make sense to have him in the show. Like, what role is he going to play? He's not going to be in Tommy's life. So it doesn't really make sense. I don't think he will be. Um, I think only the main core characters that we know from the original Power, like Ghost, Tommy, Angela. I could see Julio popping up in there. I could see Kate popping up in there. I could. I don't know about Dre because I feel like Dre was a lot younger than Ghost, Tommy, and Kanan. So I don't know. I don't know. But possibly Dre. Um, I could see Rolla. I could see. I mean, Rolla's another one of those guys who I feel like is was a lot younger than Ghost. So I don't know if we see him. Lakeisha. I could see Lakeisha like popping up, but I don't see her being like a part of the show, like an intricate part of the show. I don't see Lakeisha playing like a role. We talking about origins. Yeah. Somebody said Victor Cruz should be in Power Origins. No, no, no. The Power does not need no more football players, bro. They don't need no more football athletes or celebrities, bro. Y'all know who need to be in, y'all know who needs to be in Power Origins? Me. I need to be in Power Origins. Fuck all these other niggas, man. Cast me, nigga. Cast me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta get a big budget from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm young. I look young. I could be on for 5, 6 seasons. You know what I'm saying? You could have me as ghost cousin or some shit. Like it'll be lit. It'll be lit. It'll be lit. You know what I'm saying? I'll cut the beard if I need to look a little bit younger or whatever. I'll do what I need to do. I'll do what I need to do. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm in power though, I gotta be like, I gotta be like in the game. You feel what I'm saying? Like I gotta be thugging for real. Like I'm not finna be like a lawyer. No, I gotta be in the streets. Like I gotta be catching bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be making moves. I gotta drop somebody. I said this in one of my previous lives, but I was like, y'all know how Lamar Jackson had that role for like one episode where he came in, he caught a body, and then he had that other scene with Unique. Like I wouldn't mind a little cameo like that. You know what I'm saying? Where I pop up, handle somebody, and then have a little interaction with one of the main characters, and then I'll be on my way. You know, that'd be lit. That'd be lit. You could play Branford right hand man. Breeze's right hand man. That could be tough. That could be tough. I like that. 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 But I don't know how long that's gonna last though, because it's seeming like Caden is gonna be Breeze's right hand man. So I mean, I might get dropped. I might get dropped. Um, he said, "Nah, you the next Sean. Nah, can't fade. I can't fade being Sean. Mm-mm, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I absolutely hated Sean. When you talk about characters I dislike the most in Power, Sean is like top three, like one of the characters I just did not like at all. At all. I did not fuck with Sean because I felt like Sean was trying to be somebody that he wasn't. You know what I mean? Like he knew he wasn't built for the game, but yet like he would take on tasks that he knew that he wasn't going to do. He knew he wasn't built for. Like you asking for too much. You're not like, who do you think you are? Bro was delusional. Sean, man, he got what he deserved. Sean looked older than Kanan on Power. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Uh, yeah, you look like Sean. I don't think I'd look like Sean though. First of all, Sean he had the one, he had a low fade. Bro had like a one, and he barely had any facial hair. I don't think I look like Sean. I think like physique wise, like yeah, we probably both like muscular and shit, but like aesthetic wise, face wise, I don't think I look like Sean. Um, how much did you dislike John Mock? I fuck with John Mock actually, and I like dude who played John Mock too. He's dope. He's been in like the Fast and the Furious and some other stuff. I liked his actor. I thought his character was cool. Like he didn't really do too much. He just kind of did his job or whatever. You think Knicks winning tonight? Nah, I don't. I don't. Do you think Courtney will ever pay off the ghost sibling line in an interview? I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that. Terry Silver and Origins. Y'all got to be trolling me, right? I know a lot of y'all like to troll me and shit. Why the fuck would Terry Silver be in Origins? First of all, don't nobody want to see Terry Silver. like, Terry Silver does not need to be in Power Origins at all, bro. Why? Why do y'all be saying shit like this? Why do y'all be wanting every character to like? No, no. Do you watch any other shows than Power? Oh yeah, I watch a lot of stuff. I mean, the thing with me is one of the main reasons why you see me only mainly make Power content is because I've watched the show from like the very beginning to now, and like I really don't watch a lot of TV. Period. Like I'm just so busy most of the time that like making Power content. First of all, I made my platform off just talking about Power, like, and I did some other shows too along the way, but mostly Power. So it's like it's a show that I'm knowledgeable about, and I've already seen all the shows. So like it's easy to make content. I could just wake up and make a random video about whatever versus like having to watch a whole nother show and then do content about that like simultaneously. It's just more of an investment of time that like I don't be having. You know what I mean? Like someone was like, "Oh, you should watch The Shy." I'm like, "Cool," but like that shit got 7 seasons, bro. Like hour-long episodes. So like for me to sit down and watch a show, like that's an investment of time where I could be working, I could be making content, working on all my other shit that I got going on. But I definitely be watching other shows. I just don't be caring to make like content about them. Um, there's a show that I recently watched called Gangs of London. Right now I'm watching an animated series called Invincible. Just started like season three like 2 days ago during like Memorial Weekend. I've watched Ozark. I've watched a lot of television, and I fuck with movies as well. I recently just went and saw what's it called? I saw the what's it called? Final Destination Bloodlines. Was that's what it's called? Final Destination Bloodlines. Solid movie. Um, and I've been meaning to go to the new Mission Impossible movie. I just haven't found the time because that shit long as fuck, and like I gotta really find time in my schedule to watch that shit and like really lock in. But that's a movie I definitely would want to review. What's Ozark about? Ozark is just another crime family type show, to be honest. Um, it's not I don't want to say it's like Power and all these other shows, but it pretty much surrounds around like this one dude who's like working a regular 9 to 5 ass job, and he ends up like linking up with a cartel who needs the cartel essentially needs him to clean their money. And like he's really good at cleaning money. So like they put him in charge of like cleaning money for the cartel, and like he's cleaning like hundreds of millions of dollars. He got a casino, all that shit. And yeah, you kind of just start to see things play out. It's a very good show. Ozark it was a really good show, really good show. I enjoyed it very much. Good acting, great cast, good writing. It was I'd highly recommend it. If you're into like crime shows, I would definitely recommend Ozark. Um, I'm trying to think. When you watch a lot of content, sometimes your mind just goes blank. Like I've watched so many TV shows, it's actually hard for me to pinpoint. The Sopranos is really good too. Obviously, Snowfall. Most of y'all probably know. Um, I seen your post. Wasn't Kane meant to get a London spinoff? Glad it ain't happened. I never heard anything about that. I never heard anything about that. See, here's the thing with me, y'all. Like a lot of y'all see me like sometimes I'll report on certain stuff about Power and the show and stuff. I only make announcements if like Stars makes announcements. Like I'm not the person who's gonna be like, oh, I heard this rumor, so I'm gonna go make a post about it just to give views and bread. Nah. If I make an announcement about oh they're doing this show or this happened, it actually happened that I have a credible source that can validate like what I'm saying. Outside of that, like I won't say nothing. Um, Monet and Origins. No, no. I said that earlier. Queen of the South was valid. I seen that. That was solid. Who do you think was the most misused character in Power? Mecca. I gotta say Mecca. It gotta be Mecca. it gotta be Mecca, bro. It gotta be Mecca, bro. They literally had so much potential with that character. So much potential. Like He had the ghost type aura. You know what I'm saying? He was one of those characters like when he step in the room, like niggas know what's happening. You know what I mean? Like he had that energy, and they fumbled him, turned bro into a snitch, and then had him outsmarted by Monet when Mecca was clearly the smartest. Mecca was the smartest guy on the show by far. Like it wasn't even close. He was like 20 steps ahead of everybody, and then all of a sudden, Monet's outsmarting Mecca. The fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And then all of a sudden he's a rat now? Nah, nah, nah. How's the guy dead? I mean, his writing. They nerfed him. You can say the same shit about Ghost. Like, Ghost literally had a scene with Tariq where he put the gun on his head and he said, "You're never going to outsmart me." And then a couple episodes later, Tariq shoots him. Like, that's what the writers do. Like, they build up characters to be like a certain level and to be viewed a certain way, and then they nerf them in a way that makes zero sense. Like it doesn't make sense to me. You think Breeze is gonna kill Unique? I think Kanan and Breeze will probably work together to take Unique. I can see, I see Unique going out either way. I don't think his character is gonna live much longer, if I'm being honest. Um, what do you think happened at the end of last season? I actually dropped a YouTube video on this. Make sure you guys follow me on the YouTube at Mr. Power. For my TikTok people, because I'm also live on YouTube right here. Um, I dropped a video on this. Here's what I will say, right? Because everyone's been talking about this whole last scene with Kane and Rock. Just use common sense, guys. If if Kanan really shot Rock, don't you think they would have showed us that? Why would they go black screen? Why the fuck would they go black screen and not show us her getting shot? Like if Rock really got shot, they would have showed us her getting shot, and then they would have tried to like make it a will Rock survive type of thing. And bro, there was footage of her filming season 5 before season 4 even aired. Like there was footage, pictures. I literally got a video that I posted on my TikTok page of her filming a scene during season 5. You know what I mean? So I don't know who they trying to fool or whatever. Like no one's buying that shit. I guess they were trying to do that to like build momentum, but like that's what happens when you give news on like season renewals. Like it fucks up everything else for the season you're about to air because niggas know who's gonna survive. Like I knew Marvin, Rock, Lou, like pretty much all of them were gonna survive because they were all like filmed taking pictures for season 5. You think there was someone behind Rock? I think it's possible because I was actually making a YouTube video like a couple hours ago that I posted, and I was rewatching that scene. And if you watch the scene, Kanan aims the gun, right? Then he kind of like retracts the gun and like squints his eyes a little bit, like he sees something. And then he aims again, and he has like a strange look on his face. So it's very possible he just shot somebody else. It's possible that someone else came in and shot somebody or shot at somebody. It's very possible that nobody got shot and somebody just got shot at. You know what I mean? So yeah, Shalene's body still ain't been found. It ain't never gonna be found, bro. Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. Have you seen the theory that Ronnie was Breeze? I heard that theory during season 3. The thing with these Breeze theories is like I don't understand why people kept thinking that he was somebody that like was another character. Like every single theory I seen for Breeze was, oh, he's this person who already has his own name. Oh, Ronnie's Breeze. Oh, Damon is Breeze. Unique is Breeze. Why? Why the fuck would Breeze not have his own introduction as his own character? Why the fuck would he be somebody else? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You think Ghost and Tommy will appear before Origins? I think there's a possibility they could pop up like the very last episode of season 5 of Kanan. But That's it. I don't see them being like a big part of season 5. You think that was Young Ghost that found famous? Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. It's like people don't use. I feel like power fans often don't use their brains, right? When I was seeing this shit go viral and people were actually making videos saying that was Young Ghost, people was making like edits and shit. I'm like, y'all are stupid. If you think they're gonna introduce Ghost like that, they're gonna introduce the biggest character in the Power universe like that. Doesn't make any sense. Why would they introduce Ghost like that? Why? Ghost not that scrawny. Ghost not that short. Like it just didn't make no like. There's no way. It made no sense. And here we have it. We ain't seen the nigga since. We seen him that one episode, and we haven't seen him since. So that answers that. Where you think Giannis going in the off season? Ah, I don't know. Is he even going to leave Milwaukee? Is the real question because I know he really likes Milwaukee. Um, I don't know where he's gonna go, but I have an idea of where he should go. If Golden State has the cap space, that should be the number one team he's targeting. If the Golden State Warriors have the cap space to pay him, or if he's willing to take a little bit of a pay cut, and take like a 2-year deal, he should go to Golden State. Absolutely. Giannis and Curry, great. And if you can keep Jimmy too, I think they're a championship team. They're contending right away. I thought they were going to contend without Giannis anyway. If it wasn't for him and if it wasn't for what's it called getting injured, Steph. You don't like him and Wemby, but here's the problem with Wemby though. He's too young. Like Giannis is trying to play with win now players. Like Giannis is not going to wait for Wemby to. I mean, Wemby's already really good, but he's not about to wait for Wemby to like develop and shit. Like he's not doing that. I don't. He should go play with a veteran team that like knows how to win now. Like I don't think Giannis wants to go to a team where he has to teach them how to win. Like he want to play with winners already. Um, yeah, and I just don't feel like his play style is going to match playing with Wemby when they're both like interior players. You think Rock will last into Origins? I think her and potentially Young Ghost could be an good interaction. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see the point of having Rock in Origins. You know what I mean? Because like Rock is a character that dwells around like Kanan's storyline. So bringing her over to the show just doesn't really make much sense. Either you kill her, you have her disappear, or she goes to jail. You know, like let Ghost and Tommy have their own story. Like I don't think Rock should be a part of that, in my opinion. Thoughts on Lou? He a little bitch for real. Lou's character be getting on my nerves, bro. Cause like he's so confused, bro. It's like 1 minute like you a gangster, and 1 minute you crying into a bottle. like what do you want? You know what I mean? What do you want? Do you think Kanan shot her or nah? Nah, I don't. I don't. What do you expect to happen in Force? I mean, in Force, I feel like they kind of spoiled it already, bro, because we know Tommy's not gonna die. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like you know what I mean? But I think Force season 3 will be very similar to like Power season 6. Y'all remember season 6 of Power when everyone was trying to get at Ghost? Everyone's trying to get Ghost. Everyone's trying to like. I think it'll be very similar to that, where everyone in Chicago will be trying to get Tommy out the way, and he might have to dip and go somewhere else. Um, so yeah, I see it that way. And he already has a lot of enemies. I mean, Jannard plotting on him. I'm pretty sure Claudia's not dead. Shanti, you know what I mean? Like the Flynn, the other Flynn dude who's a snitch. He got a lot of enemies, so we're gonna have to see. I fuck with Lou when he on timing. Me too, though. Like season one, Lou was like masterful. The first two seasons when he dropped Crown and some of these other characters, like he was on demon time. Then he kind of got a little soft. He got a little soft. What year is Origins gonna take place? I don't know and I don't care. A lot of people in power fans, like creators, they be so like hyper focused on like the timeline, and I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care. like I don't care what year it is, bro. Just give me a good story and give me a good show. I don't be caring about like the the finite itty bitty details. Like I don't care about that shit. Like I feel like people just be like they be over fixating on they be over fixating on stuff that really doesn't matter. Like I'm not saying the timeline doesn't matter, but Power has shown that like they don't really care about being like specific about timelines. Like they just jump around. Like they're not serious about that. So like me as a viewer, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, yeah, like I'm not gonna pay attention to that. Um, Only Thomas's and Origins are juking Kanan. I could see Lou surviving though. I don't know if he'd be in the show, but like I could see Lou getting away. What you think would have happened if Julio survived Dre's setup? Mm. Mm. Well, he would have came at Dre. He would have came at Dre, and Tommy's business probably wouldn't have got fucked up because once Dre set up Julio, he kind of just fucked up everything for Tommy too. Like he pretty much stole Tommy's whole organization out from under him, and then like got to deal with the Jimenez. So I think things will be a lot different. Do you think Kanan takes out Snaps and Pops, or do you think it'll be someone we don't expect? I definitely think it'll be somebody else because it's too easy if it's Kanan, right? Like that's what we're expecting. Jason and Origins. I just feel like y'all just like saying anything at this point, bro. What? Why would Jason be in Origins? Like what? 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 Like, what? Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Like, come on, bro. Come on, nah. Let me sip my water before I say something stupid. Let me read some of these YouTube comments. Um, Dre was the best character. I disagree with that. I think he was one of the best characters. Not the best though.